What's good, YouTube? Hey, it's your boy Gabe here coming in from Skeleton Crew, and I just want to wish everybody a happy day. I hope your day is going well. Excuse me. So I have been getting all the birthday wishes, all of the birthday messages, and everybody's been super, super kind, super nice, super beautiful, and I love it. Thank you, everybody, for sending me all the birthday wishes. It's just been like a lot of love that's been pouring in, and honestly, I'm just super, super blessed. And thank you so much. I feel a little awkward with all the love. um, Having said that, I have been getting some more messages from y'all about like my transition and um, all the details in my transition. And it made me realize that I don't have a proper video posted about my transition. So this is that video. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna introduce myself. Um, where do you start with that? I guess age, sex, and location. ASL. Sorry. Anyway, I am 35. Just turned 35. I am a trans man, and I live in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I was born and raised in Edmonton, and my transition didn't start till 2014, 2015. Yeah. And I had to wait a couple years. No, I had to wait a year after being diagnosed with gender dysphoria. Um, I had to wait a year for hormone replacement therapy. So what that does is it allows the individual to present either male or female depending on how they feel and depending on um, their diagnosis from psychologists. And after that point, you get to talk to an endocrinologist who talks to you more in depth about your hormone therapy journey, which is called hormone replacement therapy, or well, because Dad's not paying attention to me, I'm gonna chew on a bottle right in the middle of recording. That's my voiceover for my Kevin, my dog Kevin, my Kevin. I was gonna say my son, and then Kevin came out, so yeah. Hormone replacement therapy. HRT. So, after you get diagnosed with gender dysphoria, you get put on a you get put on a wait list to speak to an endocrinologist, and then their reception sets up a date and time for y'all to meet, for y'all to discuss your HRT journey. So for myself, I started hormone replacement therapy in 2016. I think it was 2016. And then after that, I first noticed my voice start to change. That was the first thing that I noticed was my voice starting to change. Um, and I had asked the doctor, my endocrinologist, like, do you know like what kind of facial hair I'm gonna like get? Do you know if I'm gonna be able to grow a full beard? Do you know this? And he's like, honestly, I have no idea. But Given just going off of his previous patients, he said that some of them don't grow any facial hair, some of them do, and some of them it takes a minute for the facial hair to actually just like start growing. I'm speaking to this because this question was specifically asked of me, and I always get this question. Hey Gabe, how long does it take for you to grow your facial hair? Well, when I first started hormone replacement therapy, it took a minute for me to actually see anything. It took about, let me think now. It took about like 8 months in when I started to kind of start seeing like any kind of upper lip hair up here, and it only started like on the ends first, and then it started to work its way this way. I was like, what a backwards way to grow a mustache. And then under here, under my chin, started to get stupid itchy. And I was just like, what is happening? So I would be just like sitting there scratching. And then one day it just started to just start growing out. And I was just like, okay. But it's not like, hey, you're going to start taking hormones and then tomorrow you're going to have a beard. No. I wish it started like that. My goodness. Can you imagine? Just, bah! No. This facial hair is a result of being on hormones for 11 years this 2024 December. Yeah. This is a decade of being on hormones, which is crazy. Holy crow. Cheers to that. Wow. Thank you all for like helping me remember how long it's been since I've been on my journey. It's just whoa, it's been a minute. So, for myself, my facial hair now, when I do a clean shave, I do have a 5 o'clock shadow like that day now. So I do tend to get lazy ish when it comes to my trimming this, and like I've just let this kind of grow and I trim it every so often now because it gets caught in my zippers and my necklaces. So I have to trim it, otherwise I'm just like ah. So this is about 10, 11 years of being on hormones. And for other trans guys, they can like grow like hair in like almost like the minute they start testosterone. And that's another half of the equation as well, is your genetics is what it boils down to. Which brings me to my next point. Hair and hair loss. For some trans individuals, they are blessed to keep their full head of hair their entire journey. While other trans guys aren't so lucky. Like your boy. I am actually going bald. It's called male pattern baldness. So if you notice, I shave my head now because this is slowly going away, unfortunately. But it is what it is. My father started losing his hair in his 30s, and he's fully bald now, I think, except for like when he gets like a friar tuck thing happening around. I get it too, so I'm indirectly making fun of myself. But yeah, so I'm eventually going to go bald, which I have slowly made peace with. Kind of, not really. So that's another thing. Genetics is what it boils down to. And my father doesn't have hair on his head, but can grow a full beard. So, I mean, I'm not mad about that. Eventually, I believe I'll be able to grow a full beard. Like, this has started to connect finally. and this grows in very, very fast. Once I do shave it, it just kind of just grows now. Along with my mustache, I have shaved my face entirely, and now the growth doesn't take nearly as long as it used to. Whereas, like when I first started testosterone, it yeah, it took a minute. It almost took like like couple months for me to like have any kind of like ooh, you know. Now I am very kind of diligent about my mustache because I don't like mustache hair on my lip. So I will just like trim it all the time. So yeah, I welcome any and all other questions if you have any. I would love to answer all of the questions respectfully. Trying to sit and remember like what else I can tell y'all. I'd also like to add that I was specifically asked if I had any suggestions to make beard growth more or increase the beard growth during the first few months of hormone replacement therapy. And honestly, if you just keep up with the beard butter balm, and they do have vitamins that increase hair growth as well, I highly suggest those because that did actually help stimulate beard growth for me. For like any like muscle growth, for like anything in that aspect, I definitely can help with that. I do know a few trans men that are personal trainers as well, so I can help point y'all in that direction if that's what you're wanting to get into more so as well. Um, Shay Scott Fitness, I believe, was who I used to work out with actually, and they have an app that they use now where they can like personally message you, send you nutrition, send you workouts, and work one on one with you essentially for working out. And they're great. They're super kind and very welcoming. I will try and find their info um, and post it in the link down below. So hold me to that, y'all. I do want to help my trans community with that as well. And I want to get more of that out there for the community because I do get asked a lot of the time, like, hey, Gabe, how long does it take for you to work out? How long did it take for you to notice your facial hair? How long did it take for you to notice your voice change? And I want to be able to like be open and honest with y'all with about that and help out anybody who has been thinking about their trans journey and when and where they wanted to start. And I would love to help as much as I can in that way. Far as like surgeries go, I had my top surgery in 2020 in July, and then I had my bottom surgery. So I had a radical hysterectomy in 2017. So that means they just took out my uterus. I still have a vagina. Kind of blew y'all's minds, didn't I? Oh, maybe a TMI, but like, hey, we're here now. This is an adult video. This is for mature people who are wondering about their journey and what they, have been wondering in the back of their mind, but were too, scared to ask, scared to even entertain the thought. But I would love to help as much as I can. So this is answering questions that I get a lot of the time. And well, it's not a lot of the time. I just get messages on Instagram from people that are thinking about transitioning or are transitioning, and they just want to know more. So here in Canada, surgeries are covered, but you are put on a wait list, and the wait list is usually about 2 years out. And with everything that is going on here in Alberta with trans health and our trans community, it's kind of like up in the air right now. And I typically don't like to get into politics, but as you can obviously tell, I am a trans man that is against my current Alberta government decision to ban, well, not essentially ban, nope, that's what they're trying to do. That's what they're trying to do. Ban trans rights, trans health. So that's happening right now. And I'm not going to speak to more on that just because I can talk your ear off about that, but I'm not going to because that's not what this video is about right now. So, yeah, my trans journey is still going. It's still ongoing. I haven't stopped hormones. I have been on hormones for like 10 plus years now. And I haven't looked back. I am more myself than I have ever been in my entire life. So with that being said, and I believe I answered all their questions. If I haven't, please hold me to it, and I will make another video going further in detail about my journey so far. I just wanted to cover that more so than anything because that's a topic that I do get asked more so now than I did in the past, because probably like like the facial hair is there, right? So, and I am openly a trans man. I don't hide that just because I am fortunate enough to live in a country and province where I don't have to hide that. I don't feel like I am in any danger to hide that. I do know that there are stealth trans people out there, so, and their being stealth is for their own personal safety reasons, and I fully respect that. So with that being said, y'all, I think that's it. And like I said before, if y'all have any other questions for me, comment down below and I will answer them. I just kind of had a little bit of a spike interest in my YouTube channel, so I'm gonna just getting a little used to comments and stuff, so give me a minute, I will get to you. And yes, again, if you see yourself coming back to my channel, please like it, please subscribe, share my videos if you feel like being extra generous, because you know, caring is sharing. I would really appreciate it. And I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I will see you in the next one. All right? Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. And I will do my best to keep on top of these videos. All right? Okay, y'all. I love ya. Bye.